Good morning, Drew Rams. It's the Drew Morning Show. It's Thursday, March 4th, and it's a X Day. I'm Emma Miller, and I'm here with Emily Harris.
All right, and so we're going to start with our Pledge of Allegiance here. Thank you, Emma. It is Thursday, March 4th, an X Day. Welcome B-Day students as well. So everyone, let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I don't know.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated for the moment of silence. All right, as you see on the screen, I'm going to turn it over to Emma and Emily, a bunch of announcements for today, so take it away.
On March 22nd, we'll begin our spring math testing. Math teachers will put the schedules on their Canvas page closer to the date.
The boys basketball team have a game today against Gale. To watch the game, visit our website and click to cheer our Rams on. Our YouTube channel, we also have a playlist called Drew Sports where you can access all the recordings.
Fall sport tryouts will be March 23rd to 25th from 4:15 to 6. Please visit our webpage to complete the online sign-up sheet. Find sports physicals information and a questionnaire.
The 8th grade Writing SOL Part 1 will take place on March 29th and Part 2 on April 12th.
Don't forget that every Tuesday, Cafe Book meets at 3:30 and the Battle of the Books will be meeting Thursday at 3:30.
Empowered Learners is geared up with a full week of activities. In Empowered Learners, we practice our math and English skills, learn budgeting and finance, technology tools, investigate STEM experiments, and so much more. Currently, the program is offered in person on Mondays and virtual Tuesday through Thursday. To sign up, go to the DMS website, click on the Programs tab, then have a parent fill out the registration form online. See you soon.
Movie Club will be meeting this week from 4:30 to 5:30. The meet code is DMS Movie Time. We will be finishing watching Coco. The meet code is DMS Movie Time. Don't forget some snacks.
The Drew Renaissance Club is meeting this Friday, March 5th at 9:30 a.m. to discuss the spring activity ideas. Join us using the Google Meet code DMSREN. That's DMSREN.
Spring break is just around the corner from March 14th to the 19th.
Okay, we have some special guests with us today.
Yes, we do. Yesterday we talked about boys basketball having a game, and then, no, that was Tuesday. But anyway, today we have with us, as you see on your screen, Coach Jones. And Coach Jones, who's your guest? Who's with you?
I have star player Kalea Handy by my side right here.
Hi,
Captain
Kalea.
of the field basketball team.
Well, Kalea, she was shaking her head saying she's not a star player. So you guys had, am I right about this? You had an undefeated season. Is that correct?
Yes. We went 4-0. The way they did our basketball season this year, we had the south end of the county playing each other and the north end of the county playing 4 games. So 4-0 for those 4 games against the south end of the county.
So help me to understand this, because when I was watching the games and I had the privilege of recording some of the games, some of the people who were able to attend, even some high school coaches, said the girls' middle school basketball looked more like the JV from high school.
Wow.
Seriously? That's what they said?
Yes,
That's what they
did.
said? Oh, man.
Even the referees commented about how good they were looking. So I guess my question is that typical? Does that seem surprising to you? What do you think about that?
It's surprising to me. This is actually my first year coaching basketball ever in my life. So I had a lot of help from my wife. She played Division I basketball at the University of Pitt, so she gave me a whole bunch of plays to run with the defenses and everything. But I have to give all the credit to the girls. They really, I guess, the strategies and the basketball IQ really registered for them. They were really quick catching on to concepts and everything.
Good. Kalia, what about you? Anything? You're an 8th grader?
No.
Oh, that's good to know. Returning next year, good. So what did you think about the team this year? What are your thoughts?
It was good because last year we had a lot of players, but we improved a lot.
So what do you think this year made it? Because I'm surprised, especially with COVID. You guys didn't have any practices, and then you jumped right into games. I mean, were you surprised by how well you guys were doing?
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to do that well because I don't know why. I just don't think I do very well in my games.
I would say, watching the games, you guys definitely had a sense of coordination where you could read each other. I mean, your passes were on point. There were very few things I saw as far as some sloppy errors. I mean, some of the games, I didn't want to use the word blowout, but I mean, it was pretty brutal as far as, Drew versus some of these other teams. But you guys, like I said, it just seemed like you sensed each other. The defense, I think, was extremely strong. You had some players, I'm thinking of Noni Jones, who very much was stealing the ball and getting it back and some of those things. But like I said, I think you guys were working well as a team.
Emma, did you want to ask one of the questions that we have?
Okay, so who was the toughest team you guys played this year?
Stafford.
You think it was Stafford? I think Stafford was pretty good, but I thought the Gale game, Gale tested us the most, I thought.
My alma mater.
Yeah. Mr. Reed's alma mater. But the players say Stafford. From the coaching perspective, I would say Gale was pretty decent too. So those two teams are really good.
How was your experience playing this season during COVID?
It was weird because we didn't have enough games because I like to play a lot. And I just thought that it was kind of stupid that we didn't have more games. But it was fun.
From a coaching perspective, the experience with COVID was definitely weird because we had to check in players as they come in. We have to clean off the basketballs in between drills, before practice, after practice. All the sanitary measures are required, but at the same time, it's different because you have to try to instruct the players as well as keeping everything sanitary.
Mm-hmm. And not having spectators too, that had to be a little interesting.
Yeah, that
did you put on like a fake audience and like applause and stuff?
No, we weren't able to do that. But the girls were focused. I guess it made the girls more focused. I would say playing without fans. Even when Mr. Jennings would tell us, "Hey, tell your parents that we have a link on YouTube," the girls were like, "I don't want my parents watching. I don't want my parents watching."
No, because what my mom did with Skylar, he was playing. She was like, "Oh my gosh, Skylar!" And then we got, "You did so good." I'm like,
Yeah, I was working on my video skills, and so I started trying to zoom in this and that, but I was trying to be objective. And so one of the games I know where it was probably, I think we were like 20 points ahead or something. When the other team would score, I was like, yay! I was trying to get something to be like, let's help here. But
Right.
And then some of my reactions. But like I said, watching the girls play this year, that coordination. I mean, it really, the passing, some of those things, it didn't look sloppy. And sometimes at middle school, it kind of looks sloppy, like they're just beginning. It looked very polished. And so when I heard the high school coach say that, I was like, wow, that to me is what a compliment to say this looks more like JV. And actually, and then the referees were talking about it as well. So that's exciting to see.
Emily, I think you had one more question. You want to ask it?
Okay.
Okay.
What was the most memorable play of the year?
The most memorable play. What do you think it was?
I know. Might have been the half court shot.
Yeah, it has to be the half court shot.
Nobody saw it though.
Half court shot.
Memorable play.
Okay.
So go ahead. Explain. Set the scene.
Okay. So it was how many seconds? 4 seconds.
It was like 4 seconds
It
left.
was 4 seconds left on the clock. I normally pass it in, but I told Noni to pass it in. I took like 3 dribbles and I threw it and it made it in.
It was like a half court
Really?
shot.
Wow.
Do we have that on film?
No, because
Oh.
they didn't
Aw.
meet,
All
but
right, well,
Yeah,
we can
Gail-
recreate the
Gail-
trick shot, and that's what a great memory, though. All right, well, I really appreciate you guys being on the air. Again, I know if the kids were in the school, this and that, it would have been great for them to go to the games and see it. Yeah, I would love to have seen you guys play more games. Obviously, next year I'm glad to hear you'll be back next year and can play. So we're going to finish up here just because of time, and I know first period teachers got to get to teaching. But thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
for having us,
for all the
guys.
great questions.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a great Thursday.
All right, you too.